up, YouTube? Flex and Joe back in the car. I'm rocking my machine sweatshirt. I love this thing. I swear, I wash it, take it out of the dryer, and I just throw it back on. So comfortable. It's not too heavy. It's not too light. It's kind of soft on the inside. It's perfect. So, but today's video isn't about the sweatshirt, which you can get at tigerfitness.com. It is actually about probably one of the best investments I've ever made in regards to the fitness industry, and the best thing I've ever bought for myself, the best investment for myself. So, because I know I bought like gym bags and straps and all these different things, and like a weight belt, and all those things serve their purpose. But this thing, in terms of the money I spent on it and how much it's been helpful for me, it's been really well worth it. So I'll preface this by saying I got it last year at the Arnold Classic. So I've had it almost 11 months now, and I've used it multiple times a week, sometimes multiple times a day. I probably use this thing on average 10 times a week. All right, so but there's some days a week where I use it like 3 or 4 times, and some days a week where I don't use it at all. All right, so anyways, at the Arnold Classic, they were running a deal, and there's a whole funny story that goes behind this, whatever, that I'll get to in a minute. But they were running a deal there, and it was like, like 1 for $35, and then it was like 2 for $60, and then like we ended up buying 4 of these things for $80. I went in on my friends, we all bought one. So I got this one for $20. I think right now on their site they're about $40, but I'm telling you, it's worth every penny. Knowing how great this thing is, I would still pay $40 on it. So this is it right here. It's called the Hot Logic Mini. All right, and what it is basically like insulated material and a hot plate, okay? And it has a power cord that comes out the back right here. So what you do is you put your food in there, and depending on whether or not you put your food in there, right, you zip it up, you plug it in. There's no on-off switch, so once you plug it in, it's on, okay? And when you plug it in, depending on what temperature your food was, it will depend on how long it takes to heat it up. Now, it heats it up, but then it gets to like 160, 170 degrees, and then doesn't heat it anymore. So like it knows once the whole thing, the whole container, the whole compartment is at that temperature, it just stays there, okay? And it won't burn your food, it won't ruin your food, and it is way, way better than microwaving your food. And that's why I feel like it's the best thing, because those of you who prep meals or whatever, like it tastes great when it comes out of the oven, and then every day afterwards that you're microwaving it, it just tastes worse and worse, right? Not with this thing. You can put a frozen meal in there, and then like in a couple hours, it's ready to go. So especially if you're one of those people out there who eats on a regimented timetable, you can put your food in there, and like you take out one meal, you put the next meal in, and even if it's done in like an hour and a half, and you're not going to eat for 3 hours, just let it sit there hot. It'll keep it at the right temperature. It's not going to spoil or go bad or anything. In terms of food safety, there's a certain temperature that food has to stay at while it's already prepped, and this thing keeps it there, so you don't have to worry about getting sick or anything. And I'll just put this out there right now, and I probably should have put it out there earlier in the video. I'm not getting endorsed for this. Like, I'm not getting any kickbacks or anything. This thing is just really freaking great, and the whole purpose of Edge Talk and the whole purpose of my channel is to bring you guys different tips and tricks to be more successful. And I find that I'm more successful and I'm more likely to eat a meal that I've already prepped versus like cheat on my diet or eat something I shouldn't eat, or just throw something together really quick that probably isn't as healthy, when I know I can use this, which the food's gonna taste good, versus like the microwave, because like the microwave sucks. I don't know about you guys, but I just hate the way like chicken comes out in the microwave, and then like the rice kind of dries out, and it's just not good. And this thing, like, no matter what, your food is just moist. It's really, really good. As a matter of fact, I've known several people since I've got this thing that have seen me use it and then went out and bought one for themselves, because they're like, that thing's awesome. Because I've just let them try it or whatever, like, here, go ahead, heat your meal up in it, and then, like, seeing is believing. So I really can't stress it to you guys enough. Like, I think it's hotlogic.com. I'll make sure the link is down below in the description box. And it's just an amazing product. It's a great thing. And like I said, I'm not getting anything from this at all whatsoever. Like, zip, zero, zilch, nada. Okay. It comes in black. It also comes in other colors. I think there's I know there's an orange one, there's like a lime green one, there's a blue one. It's kind of more like a royal blue. I don't think it's like a navy blue. And then the black one. I got black because, you know, black goes with everything. Black, you know, black. Why not? But so the funny story is, and I'll make this quick because we're already at 5 minutes, but we were in the car on the way to the Arnold, and we were trying to explain to somebody that they have these, Hot Logic makes towers for like employers, and it's a big tower with all those hot plates in it, and different people, you can all put your meals in different slots. Okay, so we have one where I work, my friend has one where he works, we work for the same company, just different locations, and we were both explaining to his brother that, like, this thing is awesome. It never burns your food. I mean, people have left it in there like overnight, and that's a long time. It's still good when you go to get it. I mean, I'd feel a little funny about eating it, but it's like, it's still good. It's still at the right temperature. So it's crazy. But we were explaining to him, and he was like, no way, this thing sounds too good to be true. It can't exist. It can't exist. We look it up online. He thought we were pulling his leg. Like, he thought it was some big joke. We were at the Arnold. We go into the back conference room area they have that's like off the main area, off the main expo, and there's more booths back there. And who's back there? Freaking Hot Logic. And they didn't have the tower though to show people, but they had all these minis, and they were heating up meals. And it was like the best thing ever. He was like freaking out. No way, this can't be real. And it totally is. So I'm telling you guys, it's worth checking out. And lastly, for those of you who maybe travel a lot, you eat meals on the go, whatever, I've traveled in the airport with this and brought it with me, no problem. So if you bring frozen meals or whatever, or a refrigerated meal, you can bring this with you, plug it in somewhere at the airport while you're waiting to get on your flight, and heat up your meal. Also, I bought a power inverter for I think 18 or 17 bucks off Amazon.com, and hold on, I have it right here. This is it right here. So see that? Best Tech 150 watt, so you can actually plug some USB devices in it too, which most people just have those little cigarette lighter things anyways, but it is strong enough to charge like your notebook, your iPad, anything like that. But I plug that in, you know, and while I'm driving, I'm doing something, whatever, I plug in the meal, and then it heats up as I'm going. So, you know, depending on how long I'm going to be, I know when my food's going to be ready. And usually a refrigerated meal is 45 minutes to an hour, which really isn't that long. So definitely worth checking out. I'll have their link in the website below. You like this video, if you feel this was helpful, please give it a thumbs up, help share it to everybody else. And I appreciate you all for watching this episode of Edge Talk. Thanks, guys.